What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Today we are going to check out an M340i from a viewer who brought it to the Autobahn workshop, and we've installed a RaceChip because he wanted a bit more power from his brand new M340i, and he saw a few of our RaceChip videos, asked us if we were satisfied. We were, so we installed it on his car on this new LCI model, which is a mild hybrid. So let's see how it works with this, because with my M340i, one of the early models, didn't have the mild hybrid system. It worked really well, and today we're going to find out if that's actually the case still. What a beautiful car. I really had to get used to the LCI, but now I have to say I really like the front, especially the aggressiveness of the black parts. It's a bit more square. I do still prefer the headlight units of the pre-LCI, which are kind of inverted when you look at the daytime running lights. We have the LCI mirror caps, so these are the full-blown mirror caps from like an M3. They're exactly the same, but you can retrofit these on your pre-LCI G20 or G21. Go have a look at our shop. You can get the OEM kit for that over there. And at the rear we have a new diffuser design, and the exhaust is a bit different, but other than that, not really all that much has changed. So under the bonnet we have installed RaceChip, which is just super convenient. There it is. Normally we have 374 horsepower, 500 newton meters, but with RaceChip you get 68 extra and 81 newton meters. And I think RaceChip GTS is just an awesome first mod. It's a very entry-level mod. It's easy to install. We did it in, I think, 20 minutes, because all the sensors are just on top of the engine and you just plug them in and that's it. So super convenient. Go check out the installation video we've made, and you can really tell how easy it actually is. So as you might know, you can operate RaceChip with just the box by pushing the plus or the minus button. You can select the mappings. So 7 is the highest map, and you can go all the way down to 0, which means stock power. And optionally you can get Bluetooth connection, and then you can just operate it through the RaceChip app, and even doing that while driving, which is pretty awesome, I'd say. So as you can see, tuning deactivated. So let's go and have a drive with it. Go into Sport Plus, ESP and Sport mode. There it is. So we have launch control available. I'll also turn on the speedo cam so we can do a few launch control runs. So as stock, these engines, these B58 mild hybrids, are super smooth, but not really super punchy, you know. They are not as aggressive as like the M engines, and that's a deliberate move by BMW. They don't want the M Lite version, the M340i, to be nearly as quick as an M3. They really want to pull those apart, even though both have delicious 6 cylinders. So let's have a look at the launch control as stock. Super smooth. Oh, that is already so nice. But it really lacks like the punch you want. So the B58 as stock is like not really making an effort. And if you install RaceChip, you know, they change a few sensors and a lot happens. So let's go to race mode, which is map 7, and now we have 68 extra horsepower. Just turned it on. You don't hear anything or something. You're like, okay, is it really on? But it is. So let's have a look. Definitely more powerful and more punchy. Wow, that is a big difference. You don't need draggy to tell the difference. It's quite big. So normally These things do 4.6 seconds to 100, claimed by BMW. We actually did a 4.5 in stock trim, but with the RaceChip we did a 4.1. So that is something incredible, I think. 0.4 of a second, that is a lot. So BMW are always quite conservative when it comes to power claims. Same goes for the 0 to 100 time. You nearly always beat them. So yeah, this is really impressive. You know, the 68 horsepower extra claimed by the RaceChip website, that's compared to the claimed figures by BMW, because they probably have a bit more. So I'd say the 374 claimed is, you know, something like 390, 400 in reality. So especially when you go for a better fuel type, we are running 98 octane in this. And especially when you have RaceChip in race mode, use 98 octane or higher. Yeah, you could also use 102 and it would probably be even faster still. So oh, I would love to put this on a dyno and see what it does stock versus RaceChip, but we just don't have the time to do that. We've been testing RaceChip cars for nearly 10 years now, I think, and at the early stages you really felt like these little glitches and stuff. But nowadays, with these modern engines and modern cars, they feel like a proper ECU remap. It is incredible what they have accomplished. It is such a flawless piece of engineering, and it's not expensive. Which is because RaceChip has so many customers all over the world. They can offer it at a decent price. I mean, I've tested a lot of these M340i's with tuning boxes, you know, from Manhart, from AC Schnitzer. There are a lot out there which are super expensive. I'm just blown by what they ask for what you get. And for me, that just doesn't make any sense, because this is not even half the price and it's just as good, if not better. I mean, you can see the performance is super strong and it's just super smooth. You just have more power, that's it. You don't have any drawbacks. So I really like that. And the problem with extra power for me is you get used to it. And with RaceChip, you can just turn it off and you can really appreciate the gains by going to on and off. So that's really nice. I can definitely feel less torque now. 80 Newton meters, that is a lot, and you definitely feel that. So 100 to 200 stock we did 11.8, and with RaceChip turned on 10.4. So that's 1.5 seconds, which is a massive difference. I also did a run in just one gear, 6 gears, so you also measure and use the extra torque, and the difference was 2 seconds. So that was in 6 gear, 100 to 200. So in every aspect you can definitely measure and feel the power difference. And as with my own M340i and with the M3, it's just a super effective and cost efficient mold for your car. Normally you start with like a RaceChip and afterwards you do like a stage 2 or something, but for a first tuning level, RaceChip is just an awesome alternative and solution. here's top speed with the M340i LCI 253. Beautiful. I also really have to compliment BMW for what they did with the LCI. You can just really tell several changes, suspension wise, steering wise, compared to my 2020 model. This is really a lot better. When you just add all those little changes, it becomes a better car. The steering is just has more feel to it, is a bit lighter, and the suspension is smoother. So all in all, a fantastic car, and RaceChip, once again, we've tested many of them, is just a beautiful entry-level tuning alternative. So thanks to RaceChip and to the owner of this car for letting us do this video and trusting us with the installation of RaceChip on his car. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye.